welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariah, and here on my channel I post lifestyle, university and physiotherapy related content. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell to all so you never miss a video. I'm going to prepare for the semester now because the next semester starts on Monday, and at this point of the video going up, my semester will have already started. This semester we're looking at cardio-respiratory and neurological based physiotherapy. I was currently waiting to do this video. I wanted to do it a little sooner, but we're still waiting on the two syllabuses to be released for those two modules, but I can't wait any longer because I'm like, it starts on Monday. So I got to get everything organized. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to watch how I just prepare basically. So first things first is I need to get up the timetable and sync it up with my Google Calendar. Okay, so I've now logged into my uni site. So if the writing's small, it's just that I like it at 50% view wise, so adjusting it just throws me off. Okay, so I'm gonna open my calendar. This semester I'm in every single day. So the semester starts on the 24th, so Monday. I have a lecture, 2 lectures on Monday. I have, let me see, focus for you guys. Ever so slightly. So I have 2 lectures on Monday, practical on Wednesday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday I also have a lecture, and then on Friday I have a seminar before I head back to London. It looks like nothing really changes. This is January, so the first 2 weeks. February now looks really, really busy. As you see on some of the Fridays, like the 11th and the 4th of March, there's 2 seminars on the Friday rather than just the one. And then March itself is only 3 weeks. After that, what we have will be just like placements, or well, in this case it'll be Easter break here, and I've still got to plan what I'm going to do in Easter break because I've got to enjoy myself, because the semester when we get back it'll just be placements. And yeah, as you can see here, in April, at the end of April, we have the assessments. I'm not sure if you can see that because of how small I keep the writing, but 1 minute, let me see. This thing is like, no, that is too small, girl. But believe me, it says practical. There you go, you can read a little bit better. Practical, lectures, seminars, assessment is what we have there. More assessments along here as well. In May, when we come back for a break in between placements, and then June we have assessment before we go into placement. I have no idea what this research club thing is, but July we are on placement, and then August placement ends, and then we are done for first year. So now time to put these, all of those dates, if I head all the way back to where we are now in January, I'm going to put all these January dates at the end here, the last week of January, and then go on from February into my Google Calendar. Ultimately, what I want is for the Google Calendar to look like this. So let me get to last semester. So like last November, as you can see here, the lighter kind of reddish colors are from uni. Purple is Daniel. Orange is when I go to work on the weekend. And blue is just other things in my life. But I want it to be that focused again. This is how I structure my life using my Google phone calendar. I don't know if you want a video on that, like how I color code it all, but I feel like I just kind of covered it anyway. Because right now, so far things are looking pretty slim. Like February's is gross, other than like basic life support training. And then I've got my placements already put in here of when the dates will be. And yeah, looking forward to a heavy semester. So, I had a fun, annoying moment as to why the lighting has now changed. It's because my Wi Fi went down. And without my Wi Fi, meant I couldn't sync up my Google Calendar, which is an absolute pain. It is now finally synced up, which is perfect, and I can finally move on to my next step, which is going through the content I covered in my first semester and writing down notes. Because currently, as I've mentioned, I'm in assessment week. I can't remember if I mentioned it. I probably didn't. I feel like I might have, but I probably didn't. Anyway, I'm currently in assessment week, and at the start of me with this assessment week being like, okay, this is the content I have to cover, I realized that there's quite a little bit of content in not necessarily this module that I'm getting assessed in right now, but in modules like MSK that I'll be assessed in May for that certain content. I was like, yeah, I'll look at it later, and I haven't. So I need to make a note and list for that for myself to do, so I'm not doing it all at the end. Less stress, might as well do it now while I can. But yeah, I got the calendar all sorted. I'm gonna show you rather than continuing to speak about it, but yeah. Okay, so we're currently looking at January. January here, basically Mondays and Thursdays are my busiest days so far next week. Because on Monday I have 2 lectures. I have an MSK lecture and a cardio-respiratory lecture, which you can see down there where the mouse is, but it doesn't want to focus, so we'll just leave it at that. I have a practical on Tuesdays to Thursdays. I have practicals in the morning, each one day for MSK, cardio-respiratory, and neuro. Thursdays, the most important day, because I have bench ball at 4, and then I have a neuro lecture after bench ball. And on Fridays, I have a neuro seminar, which is lovely. February looks a little bit more busy. The green stuff in there are basically either deadlines or important things or assessments that I need to remember. So like this green one is that I need to remember to submit my e-learning, and this green one is that deadline for an essay I have to submit for MSK. The red stuff are like placements or just other things I've just decided need to be in red. So placements need to be in red for me. The yellow is just another thing I need to remember. Put that in there. So like important dates. April looks pretty chill in terms of I have placement ending on the 4th of April, which is nice. That's a nursing placement, which I'm sure I will probably do a video speaking about that at a later point. I have my Easter break, which I'm so excited for because I cannot wait for a break. Honestly, even though we have just come back from Christmas, I am like, hello, I need a break, please, thank you. And like, I let you know if I plan anything for it, and maybe I'll bring you guys along, but I do have some things in mind that I want to do. It's just about organizing it properly when I find the time and everybody pieces their stuff together and helps me out. Thank you. So we go on to May. May is mostly assessments. This I don't think I'll have, obviously I won't have assessments every single day. As you can see here from the 9th to the 11th, I've put evidence-based musculoskeletal practice assessment. I'll obviously be on one of those days, but it's not too bad. They're across those days, and then the following week is cardio-respiratory assessments. Then I go on to my first physio placement, which again, I will probably do videos about it, maybe even a playlist about physio placements. So that'll be interesting. No, I do not want to add something else to this thing. Anyway, that'll be interesting. I honestly can't wait for placements and to find out where I'm going to be. But let me know if you're actually interested in seeing what, well, not seeing what I do on placement because I won't be carrying my camera to placement, but just hearing what I'm doing on placement. So that placement will last 4 weeks. And then after that, I have my neuro assessment, which I am excited for. It's going to be a busy week because it'll be Daniel's birthday at the end of that week. Woo! Daniel's birthday! If you're wondering who is Daniel, Daniel's my boyfriend. Daniel is awesome. And then I have in July, I have my second physio placement, which takes up the whole of July, which is absolutely lovely because it's not like my birthday is not in July, but hey, I do have some fun things planned in July, which is nice. Hopefully they will go along. And right after that, obviously, is my summer break in August. And then the year will end for me at the placement for the 16th of February. Not February, wow. September. 16th of September is when my placement, my summer break will end. And then I'll probably come back and go straight into placements or something. I don't know what's happening with final year, honestly, but that's so way down the line. It's not really something I really need to be focusing on right now. But let me show you what it looks like on my phone, which is the main important thing is what it looks like on my phone. If you don't already know, hell yeah. That's me to a T. So, that is how it looks on my phone. I always keep like a mini view of my calendar here, so you can see what's going on without having to go into the actual full calendar. So you see February, March. Let's see if I can open the full calendar if it'll help you out. Makes things so much easier. Ooh, I'm going way ahead of myself. Okay. So we're currently in January, and then we have those classes. February I have basic life support training on the Monday evenings, which isn't too bad. I can imagine it's going to be a bit long because they are late in the evening. I think they're around like 8 o'clock, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. You've got to do the basic life support training before you go on placement. And then, like, as you can see, service learning placement, which I'll probably get onto in another video about why we have to do that. As I said, break, assessment stuff, and yeah, all nice and fun. We're in August now. See, I've got some stuff in here planned for July, and I hope it all goes through because I need me a break. Look at each thing week by week, either 2 things a week or 1 thing a week depending on the week, and go from there to make sure I get that work done and out of the way. That's the plan. And yeah, this video is kind of all over the place, longer than I expected, but that's basically how I plan for the semester. I do a little bit more usually where I like print out the syllabus for it, and then like I highlight the assessment criteria, print that all out in advance, but because I haven't been given it, there's not really much I can do. On the other hand of things, for me preparing for the semester, obviously I'm now on the benchmark committee, so I have to make sure obviously I'm giving time for that and prepared in that sense, and by filming some great content for you guys. So I got another notebook, which I'll grab here. I have another cute notebook now that I'm gonna write my YouTube idea, well not ideas, more like write some things in there for you guys. So actually at this point you wouldn't have known about this new playlist I have coming up, but if you keep your eyes peeled and make sure you are following this channel, you will hear about my new physio related playlist, which I have coming for you guys. And I've got a good few notes of some videos, I've got 10-11 notes here for videos that I have coming for you guys within that new physio related playlist, so stay tuned. And if you like these productivity videos, again, as I've said already, how many times, subscribe and tune into this channel on a weekly basis.